So
I kind of thought I saw a little bit of beagle going on there.
could be, and
She's all
people
black.
are wondering. She's pretty much solid black. I think there's a little white down underneath her chin, maybe, but. And she's rearing up now because she loves attention. Yeah.
She is so friendly.
Yeah,
She was,
you love attention,
and
don't you?
she's very curious. She was out there in the office just sniffing all over everything.
Checking
She's like,
everything
"What do we
out,
got here?"
wasn't she?
Look at her. She's so cute.
We
She
need to
just popped
remind
her
people of our
inside.
hours so they can come out and pick
Please
them
do
out a
that.
dog or whatever. We're there 10 to 4, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Closed on Wednesday and 10 to 2 on Saturday.
10 to 2. 10 to 4 on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. 10 to 2 on Saturdays. And closed on Sundays and Wednesdays.
Yes, closed on Sunday and Wednesdays. That is correct. The adoption fee is $80. That includes spay or neuter, up-to-date rabies vaccination, and up-to-date on parvo distemper shots. So
Okay.
that makes them healthy for a while.
Now, has Becky been spayed?
No, she hasn't been, but she will be upon adoption, and the adoption fee covers that.
Okay. All right. And how did Becky come to the house? How long has she been there? How'd you get her?
She's only been there, I think, about 2 weeks. I believe that's about right. I forgot to look at the card. But she was surrendered, so she's ready to be adopted anytime.
She looks like she might have had some pups at one point, huh?
She did. The lady said she had 1 litter of pups.
You said she was an owner surrender?
Yes, she was.
Okay. And they just couldn't keep her?
But she is so sweet. Loves to ride. Jumps right in the vehicle. No problem.
Aw. How's she do with other dogs?
Great. She's great with other dogs. And the lady had children, and she's fine with children, too.
I was going to ask that, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, let's see. Who did you have? Last week we had
Had
Roy last week, right? Roy.
I forget, Judy. Which one did we have last week?
I kept calling him Rory.
Yeah, that's right. But it was Roy. Yeah, you're right.
Roy. He's like an 8-month-old. Did I see did he go somewhere?
No, he's still there.
Well, okay, maybe I just
He's
saw
still
his
there.
picture because you...
Dozer got a home, and we're rejoicing over that because
Right.
he'd been there for months and months.
Aw.
He was a good dog. So he got out of there. So Judy's doing a great job of getting him out of there.
I'm trying to remember who else. I saw another
We had
one.
Max. We still have Max.
I don't think I got
Or
to
did we
meet
not?
Max.
We brought him the day I think you were off.
Oh, okay. All right.
I believe that's right. I forget
Okay.
for sure. But maybe so. But anyway, he's black and white and about 45 pounds or something and housebroken also. And he's already been neutered, so he's ready to go.
I saw a few that, two that we had a missing pet report, and I saw 2 of them found their homes. One of them had been at the shelter, and then the other one was, I think, at somebody's home that found the owners.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I always enjoy that.
It's always good to find their home, to find their owners. That's right.
That's right. And I also saw a post today that the policy has changed on that. Let's talk about that a little bit. On the policies on retrieving your pet that has been, or surrendering a pet. All right, let me get, because you're looking at me like
Okay,
I'm crazy. Let me get on the website.
I must
here.
not have been informed, so let's see if we can figure
hold
this
on.
all out.
Let me find the information. I just brought it up all on my own without even making sure you knew what I was talking about.
Okay, well, that's all right.
I tend to do that. I tend to throw things out there that people, just see if they're paying attention, right? Okay, let's see what this says. And I'm on the Facebook page here.
One thing I can throw in here, sometimes a person's dog is picked up, and then they later claim the dog, and some of them think they shouldn't have to pay anything, but when the dogs come in, they get a couple of shots, and plus we are feeding them for a few days, so if they've been there, 4 or 5 days or 2 weeks or whatever, there's money invested. So it costs $20 to reclaim your pet.
Well, starting Monday, it's going to cost $30.
Okay, we had not been informed.
Okay, so here's what this says. It says starting this Monday, April 15th, there'll be a change on charges for surrendering a dog. The fee will be $30. Please understand that the dog becomes the responsibility of the shelter and will have to have shots, food, and perhaps vetting and medication. When a lost dog is returned to its owner, there is a $20 fee for the shots it receives upon arrival, plus $5 per night boarding fee. So that's that's the change that came up. It says it was just posted. Oh, actually, it says it was just posted an hour ago. So
I guess
that's why you haven't been to work yet.
Since we were out there early and no one else was, we were the only ones there.
Hey, I know that feeling. Every day, that's my job.
What time you get here?
I get here at 5.
Oh, good grief!
5 a.m. So and I see my guests guests, my morning show guests, but I don't ever get to see my coworkers because they all come in a little bit later. So yeah, I know how that goes.
Back in the early 80s, I did the sign-on shift for WPKY.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got up at 3:30 in the morning to get there to do the sign-on.
Well, that's 30 minutes later than I get to sleep because I get up at 3 every day because I drive from Mayfield. So yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, so you got almost an hour drive, don't you?
It is. But it's nice. It's a nice, I like the drive because it's,
good road.
I get to, it is. I mean, it's all interstate. So I get to do a lot of thinking and, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, all right. So we've got Becky here. How many do you have at the shelter right now?
Just 10 as of this morning.
Wow.
Which
so
is
you've
good.
gone down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, Judy's gotten some in rescues, and then some have been adopted, and so inventory's down, and that's great.
Mm-hmm. How many puppies right now?
Right now, we don't have any puppies.
Mm.
You have one in foster.
Well, we do have one. Yeah, Judy reminded me we have one that's in a foster home, one puppy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the last time we talked, I think you had like 3 or 4.
We had,
maybe
yeah.
puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Charlie, anything else you want to tell us?
Well, I guess we about covered everything, except I'm reminding everybody again, be sure to spay and neuter your pet. We don't need unwanted animals, okay?
That's right. Spay and neuter, and you want to talk to me just a little bit about the rescue organizations.
Okay, Judy takes care of the rescuing or whatever, but okay, there's several things. Like many times they have to be quarantined for a couple of weeks, so sometimes Judy takes them to her home and does that before they can go to a rescue. It's just a matter of, it takes a lot of work on a computer or whatever to find rescues that are available that have space, because they stay pretty booked up also. And some rescues don't take them unless they can provide fosters for them once they get them there. So sometimes it's a long process.
I saw on Facebook, there were 3 dogs, was it 3 or 4 dogs that y'all had that went, they took a pretty long trip.
They went to Kansas.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Judy was kind enough to drive them 7 or 7.5 hours.
Ooh, yeah, okay. How are they doing?
They're doing well.
All right, good.
Doing well.
Good. All right. Okay, guys, and, of course, always the shelter is in need of volunteers. If we want to volunteer, what do we need to do, Charlie?
Just give us a call, and we'll set you up a time.
All right. Who are we going to call?
You can call 365-1000, and you can talk to Irene. She's usually the one that sets up the volunteers or whatever.
Okay, so if I want to volunteer, what am I volunteering for? What am I going to do?
Well, there's I should have brought a form with me. There's a list of things on the volunteer sheet that you can choose from. You can walk dog, exercise dogs, wash down a wall, clean out a pen, whatever you choose to do. Pretty much.
Rescues.
Yeah. Judy can teach you how to work getting dogs into rescues also. And
All right.
if you're good on computer, that'd be a great thing to help her out with.
That's right.
Certainly.
Yeah. I know she's talked a lot about how, that's really time consuming and something that, she's pretty much taken on by herself.
Absolutely.
And so it would be great if we could get Judy an
assistant.
little secretary there, yeah.
That's right.
Someone to help her out and get some of this pressure off of her. So, well, I see the sun is coming out.
And that's good.
It was cloudy this morning, and it's supposed to be like 69, which is an awesome temperature in my opinion. It's not going to be too hot. It's not going to be too cool.
It's just good.
Good day to get out and walk a dog. So, let's get some volunteers over at the shelter and help them out.
And somebody get Becky a home, okay?
That's right, because she's adorable and she is so good. I mean, she peeked around the corner and smiled at me once, and now she's just been sitting over there with Miss Judy ever since.
She's just a good dog.
I bet she'd be a great lap dog.
Oh, she jumped up on the sofa out here with me and just snuggled up right next to me. Yeah.
Aw, there's a video, real quick, because this reminded me of this and I need to share it on our Facebook page. But it's this dog. It says the headline says the dog still thinks he's a puppy, and you watch this. I think it's a red retriever come flying across the room. The family's sitting on the couch. One's on their computer, one's maybe on their phone or something. None of them are paying attention, and the dog just comes flying from halfway across the room, leaps into the lady's lap, and knocks her for a loop. He's a big dog. He does not belong in a lap. But yeah, it's
well,
really
I have an 80-pound pit that thinks he's still a puppy also, but he's a little big for a lap dog.
Yeah, well, for some reason they never seem to. I had a goat that thought it was a lap goat, but we won't get into all that. All right, Charlie Cotton, Judy Galloway, and Miss Becky. If you're looking for a dog, you can find one out at the Caldwell County Animal Shelter. And, this one is a sweetheart. So Go take a look at her. Thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you.
All right. WPKY's Coffee Talk.
Serving Caldwell County since 1950. We're 1580, 103.3.